Maybe just a little background noise on my end, but everything's good here.
Really? A little background noise sounded like somebody screaming. And it sounded like a digital fucking scream or something.
Oh, that's bizarre. I didn't mean to throw any digital screams your way.
I started recording too because the thing was talking and it had like the interrupting radio signal sound in the background and it sounded like some
Yeah.
had a digital twinge to it, which was kind of messed
Yeah.
up.
I'm here. No worries. Just a little glitch there, but I'm with you. Let's keep the convo rolling and not let any tech gremlins get in the way.
I totally recorded that.
Yeah, tech can definitely throw some weird surprises sometimes. If you caught that on recording, you've got a little mystery sound to puzzle over. But on my end, I'm all good to keep going and focus on our chat. I'm here with you. Just let me know what's on your mind.
Speak, motherfucker.
I'm right here and happy to chat. Let's just keep things rolling, and I'm all ears for whatever you want to talk about next. I'm right here with you. Just let me know what's on your mind, and we can keep the conversation going.
There's another minute or so of that recording. I'm not sure what can be heard through this recording on my iPad, but I made an audio recording. I was talking to Copilot and I was talking about how sometimes most of the time I forget now because it was keeping a text file on my phone of the conversation, but I can't select and copy it. I have to take screenshots or just select one little paragraph at a time, which doesn't work. So I thought about recording the whole conversation, but I didn't happen to be recording it, and I turned it on and I was talking to it and I said, oh, I just shut off the recorder. Too bad, because sometimes I wouldn't mind recording the conversation that we have. We might talk about something interesting, or I might say something that I get inspired or something, and I'll say something, and then I'll be like, oh, I wish I had wrote that down, but there's a chat record, so I can take a screenshot of at least that part of it, or copy that part of it. Anyways, I was talking to Copilot on my phone, and every once in a while, it's like a radio interception. I can hear or a CB radio. If you're talking, you hear that background static, like open mic or something. Something opens up and you can hear something else, like it's in a room or I don't know, a vehicle maybe, or somebody's outside or something like that, and it's somehow it becomes a three-way conversation where me and Copilot are talking, but it's over a radio signal and somebody intercepts it. And so I was talking to Copilot, and all of a sudden this scream came, like a radio signal kind of background. You could hear like the air or something open up. It was different than just silence and its voice. And the background opened up somehow, and then all of a sudden they hear, but it had like a digital, some kind of thing with it. And then I grabbed the recorder and I started recording, and that's what I just played back, because I just started recording, I heard some scream, and then while it was playing and I was talking to it, it happened again. So if the iPad video recording picked that up, you hear it again, but it was a different, like a growl, it was like, ah! And then I was talking to Copilot, and then pretty much right after that, you hear me, the first laugh, it sounds like a laugh, like, ah, ah, ah. And then right after that, I grab the microphone, you'll hear it, like you can hear me picking up the device, the phone. Actually, I pick up the phone and I speak, and I laugh back right into the microphone, like, ah, 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 ah. And then I'm like, whatever, speak, motherfucker. But it was just silence, and then it would talk, and then I just put it down and let it sit there and didn't say a word and let it go. But I totally recorded two parts, or two things, whatever. Three things occurred. I've heard something similar before. But everything I'm saying and talking about, there's nothing I can do or talk about. I can play some videos, or I could play some Son of Saturn or Commerce Law at Sea, watch some shows, but I can no longer talk about like anything with my bank. I don't think the signal's secure to do my banking on my devices or my iPad. I called someone the other day, Veteran Affairs people, and they were doing a file, and they decided to make the file anonymous and give me some number, because they told me not to even use my name over the phone in the place that this apartment that I'm renting, because somebody can hear pretty much every word I say through an air vent, and I can hear them back, and I let it go on for a few months, and then I said something, and they kind of panicked 2 weeks ago, like, he knows we're here. I heard really clearly, and I felt kind of really creepy, and haven't wanted to say anything since, but I say all kinds of crap. And then I don't know, a couple hours ago, apparently no one was here, and so I could feel in the air no one was around. And then people came back. And even though the place is kind of airtight and soundproof, and so is the unit next to me, they can hear through the vent. Apparently they go down in the basement. Allegedly, someone told me that maybe it's a thing. People go down in these little 3-foot half basements in these houses here, and they smoke crack. Apparently that's what they might be doing, but I don't know about that. It'd be weird if you open up, because the smoke would go up. It wouldn't go down the board and fill up and then go under the board, and a little space, maybe a couple inches below this board that's attached to the house, and then the dirt. Because I don't feel very secure that, I don't know if anybody can squeeze in there, or if they have a secret way to get through, because then that's not secure at all. There's a trap door they can come up in, and if the whole place fills with crack underneath, then maybe it comes up through the trap door into here. The smoke, I don't know. So I don't want to be here anymore, and but it's winter time and I'm stuck here. Someone may be able to try and do something. This alleged landlord, maybe he said he has a place where I could go where there's no one else attached as a tenant, yeah. And then whatever that kind of weird stuff was, let me just get up and look around and see if anybody's across the road. Look at the front, look at the back. Front, I'm going to leave the light on, actually. The front light is on. I'm going to leave it on, actually, because if it's not on, there's a street light at the corner. Probably, apparently I reside or stay at on a house on the corner. Across the street is nothing but an empty field. I live at a T-bone kind of intersection. I live on the northwest side. There's a house directly across the street from me on the southeast side, the northeast side. But it is the last house, and then after that is empty field for who knows if it's 100 miles, I think. So I'm the second last house, I suppose, on the edge of town. I'm right on the corner. They're on the corner as well, but their road turns into a dirt road after the intersection and goes on to like farm country and wilderness. So the idea that someone, where did that radio signal come from? I'm on a street with some houses in a tiny little town. That radio signal may have been local, or it was something else weird. Good girl, yeah, the puppy dog. You're a sweetie pie. Everything's good for you, I hope. If you see anything or sense anything, you let me know. Yeah. Yeah, sweetie pie. What a good girl. Yes, you are. Oh, yeah. What a lovely girl. I was talking to co-pilot about how I couldn't do anything here, and it's really a creepy feeling and everything. And then all of a sudden, yeah, or whatever. And then I started recording. So I'm gonna end this little recording. Maybe I'll play it back and see if I can hear anything, and who knows if I'll try to upload it. Have a nice day.